Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Lo-Fi, how's it going, buddy? Hopefully your family get-together went great. Purple had an awesome show, by the way. I'm sure I saw you on chat, so I know you saw it. Um, I was impressed by their conversation. But now it's my turn. Welcome, everybody. So, as I said on Twitter, I just posted on Twitter, this is going to be my last scrub down. Well, actually, it's going to be my last live stream for about 40 something days because I might be able to stream tomorrow since the schedule changed a little bit. But I'm not going to do another scrub down, obviously. And I'm flying on Sunday morning to the Big Island for our military training, my annual training. I'm an Army reservist, if you didn't know. And every month we do 2 days on the weekends of training. And then every year we're supposed to do 2 weeks, but I'm in a, very impressive unit. So we do about a month. And because I'm unemployed right now, I volunteer to help out setting up before the training, and then obviously breaking things down, processing stuff for after the training. So it's going to be a little while before I can actually do another um, live stream. But because I'm old and broke, should be able to have enough time to jump in on some of you guys' streams if you're a YouTube content creator. And so I should be able to kind of hang out in the chat here and there. The internet, so I'm basically going to be in between the two volcanoes of the Big Island. They have a military training area over there. It looks crazy. I'll try to post as much pictures as I can, and of course pictures that I'm allowed to post while I'm out there. It's very pretty. It's extremely cold, even though you're in Hawaii. And it's also very high up there, so the internet is kind of weak. I'm gonna take a couple of hotspots, so my phone, and then I have a couple of hotspots that I bought because we were traveling a lot before the pandemic. But they don't really help out too much, and it's really expensive. So I don't think I'm gonna be cloud gaming while I'm out there. I'm gonna take my Nintendo Switch. It does require some internet for like Fortnite and some of those games. The problem is once I finish the update here, for whatever reason, the Switch doesn't update on hotspots. And so if an update comes down for Fortnite, that's it. I won't be able to play it. If an update comes down for what are the other ones, like Rocket League and stuff, I won't be able to play it. So as the days go by, and the updates start coming out for these games on the Switch, I'm gonna be have less and less games to play. They do have like a Wi-Fi over there, but even that's kind of weak. So anyways, all that to say that I'm not gonna be able to do too many or not, any live streams, but I do have a bunch of videos scheduled to drop while I'm gone, because I didn't want my channel just to go dead like that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully things improved up there, and I'll be able to hang out more often with you guys' streams, and maybe do some gaming. I doubt it, but I'm hopeful. Oh, no worries, Lo-Fi, no worries. Yeah, you don't have to thank me because I want to get out already, so but yeah, I'm gonna post some stuff, and I am gonna vlog. I'm gonna try to vlog. It might be my last annual training. I don't know. I said that last 2 years ago, and I still keep staying in. But I'm gonna try to vlog so that at least I can maybe in the future make some videos and post them on here. I got a couple already from my military training. They're pretty cool. I like those. It's nice looking back at everything we did. So if you want to check those out, I think they're on my Better Everyday's playlist, but they're kind of scattered, so you might have to look for them a little bit. So anyways, we're gonna try something different today. So for those of you guys who are new to this show, I normally go on Google's search, and I look for Google Stadia related articles, and I just kind of scrub through them. If the tagline it's interesting, or what do they call that? Like the title, whatever, the header. If the headline's interesting, then I might jump in there and read it. If it's the same news over and over, I'm probably gonna skip over it. So we'll do that. Then that's what we normally do, and then I jump onto YouTube and do the same thing, but with videos this time. But today I just realized that there's so many like things happening, especially with the trials and shadow drops on Stadia, that I don't know why I never thought about this. So from now on, from this point forward, when I come back and I start doing and I continue doing these shows, episode 13 and beyond, I'm going to start out with the Stadia website. And remember, I'm in an incognito mode, so let me switch over so I can show you what it is. So this is what we're looking at, okay? And oh, look, there you are, Lo-Fi, right there, right there. And so what we're gonna do is I'm incognito mode. So what happens when you go to Stadia.com in incognito mode? This is the page that you get. It used to be, I think, it used to be this one. And I don't know if I chose it or what, but it just took me straight to this one here. And so I remembered that the thumbnails here are organized by release date. And so when I get a new games, for example, Time on Frog Island was a shadow drop on Tuesday. I can't tell if it has a free demo or not, a free trial or not, because it's, for me, it's going to say claimed. And if I have it claimed, obviously there's no need for me to have the trial. So when you do the trial, or if you own the game, either by, you know, claim it on Stadia Pro, or by buying it, or by getting gifted or whatever, it doesn't show you the trials. So from this point forward, we're going to check out what new trials there are. And since this is my first time doing it, you subbed a long time ago, I think. I saw you before. I was messing with the, Streamlabs, so it might be acting janky right now. See, like right now, is it showing chat? It's not showing chat, yeah? So what happens if I do this? So I don't know, man. Streamlabs is acting weird. Do you use Streamlabs? You don't, yeah? Oh, how come it's only now showing up? Hold on, let me do this because it's gonna bug me if I don't. So I did. Let's do clean. Let's do clean right here, and then I'm gonna hit save. Is that gonna make it work? Because chat was acting up. Okay, there we go. There we go. It looks like it's way too small though. Give me a second, sorry. I thought it wasn't gonna work, and now that it works, I gotta fix. So we're gonna go let's go 400, and then we're gonna stretch it out like this. And then we're gonna hit it again, and we're gonna do what? 400 again? That's gonna be a box, so I don't think we want a box. Oh, we go less. Let's go 375. Is that gonna work? There it is. And then we just move it up a little bit. Okay, we'll do that for now. It doesn't show. How come let me check these settings, man. Oh my gosh. Technical difficulties, show moderator badges, show subscriber badges, enable better. Blah, 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 blah. Font size, the font size looks okay. Hide message after, don't hide. Oh wait, yeah, always show. Chat delay 0, display message animation, hide comment chat box. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps deleting it. Anyways, all right, so let's see, what do we what's chat saying? Oh, that's gonna annoy me. Let me just bring this back up. If it's not one thing, it's another, huh? Lo-Fi? You ever have issues like this when you're trying to do a show live? Is that gonna work? There we go. We just keep it like that. Screw it. Yeah, I thought I was subbed. Yep, I don't, but yeah, it's buggy. Oh, okay. Just a normal YouTuber. So you stream too? What do you stream? Murphy's Law, bro. I know, yeah. And I thought I had set up had everything set up before the show. The show must go on. So let's go ahead and continue with the show. All right. So obviously I gave you guys the heads up already. So Time on Frog Island. is a new pro game, and it also came with a 60-minute trial. 60 minutes is actually not that much for this game because it's a puzzle adventure game, and I think I streamed it maybe 2-3 hours, and it's very interesting. It's very fun. I love it. I love the mechanics. I love the animation. I love the concept of it. But it is one of those that you have to kind of grind and like it's almost like a memory game because you have to go from one place to the next, remember what this frog wanted, so that you can, when you find it, you gotta make deals with that frog, and that frog is gonna give you something. You gotta figure out who that belongs to, or who's willing to trade for that. So it's pretty cool. So 60 minutes for that game doesn't seem like a lot, but it should be enough for you to figure out if you like the game or not. Obviously, these are, as I said, they're organized by release date. So Centipede was one of the last pro games, with Workbook, Those Who Remain, and Worms. So that's 4 out of 6 games that have new trials, 30 minutes, 90 minutes for Workbook. Yeah, wow, that's a good one right here, in case you guys don't know. Roguebook, 90 minutes, definitely worth a try. I tried this World Slayer, but because I own the game, it didn't, and I'm really low level, it didn't allow me to play the actual World Slayer version of it. I think, I'm not sure what happened. I stream on my other channel, not on this one. So you have another channel that YouTube that you stream on that's not doesn't have YouTuber on the name. That's cool, man. Yeah, that's cool. I do have a Discord. If you want to jump in there, I have a promote yourself. It's a small Discord. So I don't know if it's gonna get you too many people, but there's a few people here and there that kind of want to go and check out other streamers. So feel free. Even though most of my streams are Stadia, I do stream other stuff. So feel free to stop by. Okay, so for those of you guys who aren't aware, these are all the trials that you can have on Stadia 100% for free without a Stadia account, just a Gmail account. And I did the math, minus the game that just dropped. It's 81.5 hours, 81.25 hours of just gameplay. It's crazy. And then once you go past the trials, then you have the games that are new to pro, and again, they're all in organized by release date. And so Time on Frog Island is going to be one of those. So these are all the games on pro right now. So if you don't have Stadia Pro, there's a link in the description. You can click on it so you can get 2 free months. I'll get 1 free month if you stick around. And yeah, these are all the games that you can claim on Stadia Pro. And again, a very convenient way of organizing it. These are all the games that you can claim on the that you can buy on the Stadia store. So basically, again, scheduled by release date, and it's just tons and tons and tons and tons. 280 something games right now, which I guess for some people is not enough, but I love it. That's more than enough for me. So let's get the show on the road, everybody. So just to explain it one more time, I go to Google search. I search for Google Stadia. I hit news. I put the past week, and that's arranged by date. So the very latest and greatest, in fact, you know what? I'm going to refresh, see if it messes up with anything. Yeah. So the latest and greatest is 7 hours ago, Samsung Q60B versus the Sony X80K. So I'm assuming this is popping up because Samsung has a gaming hub, and Sony, I don't know why Sony has. It's probably mentioning Samsung. But yeah, if you buy any new Samsung TV, I don't know if it's all the TVs, but any most likely the newer TVs, it's gonna come with the Game Hub, which allows you to basically see games from GeForce Now, Google Stadia, Xbox Cloud Gaming, and then some other ones, Utomic or something like that, and you'll be able to see them on your screen. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. It's cool, man. Yeah, let me know if you ever want to do a collab or something with as far as streaming goes. Let's see. All right, so let's see. Stadia changelog frogs. So I already know what this is going to talk about. It's basically the games that I just showed you guys. They got released recently. Stadia, Google Stadia June updates, new game trials, features, and you know what? So I'm gonna kind of go through it real quick, and it's just to see if there's anything that I missed. I don't think so because I'm kind of nerdy with Stadia, so I'm pretty sure I got all the info. This one got announced. It's coming to this is a Atari game coming to Stadia pretty soon by the end of this year. And NVIDIA Shield, don't care about NVIDIA Shield. Okay, so nothing new. But the only reason I clicked on that is because now this is the first time that I see this iPhone in Canada blog with the Google Stadia, some kind of Google Stadia update, which is pretty cool. Let's see, let's bring this up, make it bigger. That's the only thing that sucks about these articles. It's so much advertisement. I guess they gotta make money somehow, right? Oh, you know what I did? I forgot to start recording. So as Google continues to improve Stadia, its gaming platform that lets you instantly play your favorite video games on screens you already own, we bring you a they messed it up right here. As Google continues to improve Stadia, its gaming platform that lets you instantly play your favorite video games on screens that you already own. Okay, we're bringing you a quick recap of all the new games, features, and updates that arrived on Stadia in June. Oh, and it's just now coming out. Last month, Stadia added 60 new trials that you can start playing in seconds. With more than 100 trials now available, you can try full games active Stadia Pro subscribers claim 7 new games in June. That includes 4 games that launched directly within Stadia Pro's library of more than 50 titles. Okay, and those are the games. Stadia was launched on the new Samsung Gaming Hub in June and is now available on all Samsung 2022 smart TVs. Okay, so all Samsung 2022 smart TVs. That's cool. June content launches on Stadia. June content launches. Discovery Tour, Death Row TV, Delivers the Moon, Lake, My Little Pony, Rabbids, Through the Darkest of Times, and Zorro. Okay. All right. Basic stuff. Cool. Hey, Crow Resin, what's up, man? How you doing, man? What if I just keep saying man the whole time? How annoying is that gonna be? Come on, man. Let's get in this scrub down, man. I'm irritating myself. Outriders anomaly mutation. How to get and use. I don't know what that is. Samsung Gaming Hub. Dead by Daylight teasers, new attacks on Titan. So basically, in case you wonder what this show is, we're just reacting to the latest and greatest. That's it on Stadia, on Google Stadia. Nothing crazy, you know what I mean? I figured it was yeah, man. I figured it was a easy concept. I'm pretty lazy. Lo-Fi, you were talking about being lazy. I think I'm the goat of laziness. I stopped vlogging because I just couldn't edit videos for that long. I used to go through like 2-3 hours of video for a 10-minute like a 10-minute final vlog. Maybe one day, once my laziness kind of wears out, I might go back to that. But yeah, I figure, what's the laziest show that I can do? And because my schedule is kind of weird being in Hawaii and not too many people, I'm surprised you guys are still awake. So it's hard for me to find co-hosts. I don't have any friends that like, no. What if I just stopped right there and started crying? I don't have any friends that they want to game with me, even my family. And so I got to do the show by myself here for a little bit. FIFA 23, everything we know so far. It's got to come to Stadia, man. Come on. It's got to start. It's already, there's slim chances, but considering the last FIFA got released on Xbox, I'm pretty sure it's coming. The Elder Scrolls Online makes major changes to the combat. My favorite iPhone game controllers and a lightning deal. I don't have an iPhone, so skip. The Elder Scrolls Online is making major changes to combat. I don't know why I keep wanting to jump in that game, because I can kind of feel that it's probably one of those games that you can kind of envelop yourself in. You know what I mean? You have this avatar and you have all these people online, like that one, Red Dead Online. That's another one that I keep wanting to get into, but I don't know, man. I don't know if you feel this way, lo-fi, but I enjoy creating gaming content more than I enjoy gaming. I like gaming, but I realized, and it might be a bad thing, I realized that when I start playing games, like even just a few minutes here and there, I'm like, man, maybe I should just wait until I can stream it. You ever feel like that? Like I hadn't touched uh Assassin's Creed Valhalla because every time I started and the cinematics start, I turn it off and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna record this. And I literally did that at least 10 times. And then last time, you know what? That's silly. I'm just gonna play it. If I like it, then maybe I'll stream it next time. If not, then whatever. And so then I played it last time for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, not streamed, not recorded. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wait until I can stream it. So yeah, so I feel like I feel like if I only enjoy gaming while I'm streaming, there's nothing wrong with that, but I wonder if it's gonna get to a point where I'm not even gonna play games unless and what's gonna happen if I decide to take a break from streaming? Because it's all moderation, yeah. So here and there I jump on and I don't worry about streaming or anything, or I might do direct streams with no commentary, or I might just record it and then drop it as an upload. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's fun, man. Especially when people jump in, like right now, you guys hanging out here, talking, chatting. Yeah, man. Actually, it's more like a get to hang out with friends. Yeah, because I don't have any gamer friends. You know what I mean? The one that I do have, he's been kind of busy. They get a new girlfriend. The next thing you know, they forget about all your friends. But whatever. It's not like I need them or anything. So we'll see. Once it gets bored or they break up, they watch me sometimes. I'm joking. If you're watching, I'm just joking, okay? But they do watch me. He's my one member, but he was 6 when I met him, so I babysit him. Red Dead Online players mourn end of updates. Oh, I kind of want to see what people did with that though. I wanted to join everybody, but I forgot. I was doing something. I got pulled away. I don't want to read it. Oh, what are people saying? Red Dead Online. Today is the day the community's paying its respects to a game that many of us love and wish had gotten more love from Rockstar. So log in today and see, people go extreme quick, man. More love from Rockstar. At some point they gotta stop investing in it. You know what I mean? Everybody loved it because it's so crazy detailed and good. So it had a lot of love. Had to attend because you can still play it, right? It's just that you're not gonna get any more major updates, DLC, stuff like that. You know how it is. People love what they love. It's more like I get to, yeah, I read that already. Okay, so Stadia exclusive Outcasters is probably the best news for me. I really like time in Frog Island, but the fact that this game is free and the more people that come, especially from maybe less rich countries, like Mexico's coming up, and then maybe the Southeast Asia, maybe the Middle East, maybe India, maybe Africa at some point. I don't know. But as those countries come in and they can't afford the $60-$70 price of games, or even the $10, because $10 a day in Mexico is considered middle class. So that means if you're making $300 a month, that's middle class, because rent is like $40. You know what I mean? Like if you rent a house, you're paying like $40-$50 for the month. So $10 for a service, I mean, it's not crazy, right? It's like what is that? What percentage is that? It's not crazy. It's like I want to say 3%. It's got to be 3%, right? Something like that. My math is off already. As soon as I left college, man, everything just Samsung launches gaming hub PS5. Un nuevo studio entregue oficialmente les rang de la a new studio something something. It's probably the Bungie thing. 10 games like Outriders, World Slayer in 2022. I like you've been playing Outriders, right? I like Outriders, but until if it wasn't because I moved it to like a tier one or the easiest one, I don't think I would have been. I think I would have ended up breaking my controller because it was so hard to get through. I need to level up before I go into like a higher level. Microsoft says cloud gaming won't replace consoles. I saw that. The Nerf report did a video about that. Interesting. I think it will, but you never know. I mean, it's not going to replace it for everybody, but how many people are going to Best Buy to buy a DVD or Walmart? I mean, you look at those bins. Actually, I might be wrong. Some of those Walmart DVD bins are crazy. Well, yeah, maybe that's why they're full. Yeah, I don't know. I get it. My wife prefers buying these little books than using the Amazon what's it called? The Amazon, not the Nook. The Nook is Borders. Whatever the e-reader is, I prefer the e-reader. I don't have to carry that much. Oh, in fact, I gotta take it to my training before I forget. Cosplayer captures a ruthless Red Dead Redemption 2. Cosplayer captures a ruthless what? It kind of. It's okay. I'm gonna skip that. The complete guide to Amazon Luna channels, games, and you know what? I'm getting more. I'm getting more and more interested in Amazon Luna, because when I did the internet test, I mean the lag was bad, the choppiness was bad, but the quality stayed up there. And just the fact that they have features that I hope Stadia steals, it kind of brings me a little bit of like, maybe this could be nice. Luna pre-full launch articles. Luna Play with Prime. Oh, okay. They just consolidated all their articles. Okay. Luna Plus, $10. I should see. Even if I wanted to get it into the beta, I couldn't because it wasn't available here. Man, Ubisoft Plus got expensive. That's another one too. I could have gotten free month. I mean, a month for like $8, and then I said, you know what? It's okay. Maybe I'll get it later, and then it jumped to $18. Okay. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna do a review of all the services. I'm for sure gonna do the 7 days, but I might pay for a month just so I can do like a full month of Luna streams. I might do those on Twitch and just record it and upload it to YouTube though. I haven't decided yet. Oh, what's going on, man? You got YouTube. YouTube doesn't like you. Amazon Ron. Maybe they thought Amazon Rod. So they're like, oh no, that's way inappropriate. No, not on this channel. What up? What up? Stadia 4.22 preps reactions for Explore tab. Too many players. So the thing. So I was in the Stadia Dosage News podcast Wednesday, and I'm not a sports game player. I do have NBA 2K20. I got a basketball, a soccer, and an American football video game, and I have golf. And I don't play them that much, but I can see how I was kind of focused on sports when I heard sports features, but then I didn't really think about esports. You know what I mean? So I wasn't thinking about first person shooters. What's going on with my thing, man? Hold on. I'm getting darker and darker, man. Looks like I'm getting tanned as I sit here. Not that. This one. Why does it switch to... I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm way too blue. See, once you get into photography, you can recognize when something's too blue or too something. So it starts bothering you. So anyways, but then once I started thinking about esports with non-sports games, or even if it's sports games, but then it's a whole different dynamic where you can pick, like I was talking to, I think it was last show, I was telling somebody, or maybe you can take this idea if you, I think it was, who was I talking to? Anyways, the idea of having a state share competition. So we have a competition where everybody pick, like you pick a game, right? Let's say Hitman. I think all three of them have state share. Hitman 1, right? And you're like, okay, whoever comes up with the hardest state share, the craziest state share, people play it. They try to beat it. They try to get out of whatever craziness they got him into, and then people vote, right? So you play the state share. So some people are gonna make the state shares, some people aren't. But then those people that don't make the state shares, or even the ones that did, they try them and then they rank them. Like, oh, this was crazy hard. I couldn't even get off, whatever. I couldn't. And so when I started thinking about that, I'm like, yeah, that could be an esport. A specific Stadia only esport. And so yeah, man. As soon as I started thinking about that, I'm like, oh yeah, I can see all kinds of cool stuff happening like that. You know what I mean? Stream Connect type of competitions. You know what I mean? So if you follow, like, let's say all three of us decide to do a Outriders stream simultaneously. If we pick a game that has Stream Connect, then you can go to your favorite content creator, but you still be able to see the other two. So even if you switch to the other content creators, you're not gonna miss anything from that first screen. Stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it'll be cool. And then I'll talk to Jack. I think that's what I was talking about. Yeah, and I think Cowboy was in the show, and I was saying Cowboy can do the whole uh, logistics of it, and Jack can do the computer side of it. The website with the voting system, and then I'll just enjoy it because I'm lazy. That's the thing, man. I got a bunch of ideas. I'm just so lazy with it. The Elder Scrolls Online players are worried about the new. A strange new land is ready to explore as time on frog. Yeah, this is a good one, man. You guys should try this game, especially if you like open world kind of adventure games. Outcasters is now free to play on Stadia. Farming Simulator 22 Platinum Edition and expansion. This one didn't come yet to Stadia. Elder Scrolls Online Lost Depths patch notes 5 biggest changes. British game studio bought by Danish investor Nordisk Games. Woo. Okay, that's interesting to me. What is this? The U.S. Sun. People talk smack about this publisher. Yeah? Supermassive Games. British game studio bought by Danish investor Nordic. Did we hear about this before? Where do we know this from? Where do we know it? They had a game that was supposed to come out on Stadia, right? Is that the one? Until Dawn and the Quarry. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the Quarry. Has been purchased by Nordisk Games. This is the seventh gaming company currently owned by a Danish firm. The company also owns Avalanche Studios, a Swedish group which developed the Just Cause series, as well as Mad Max and Rage 2. Okay, that's a good one. I like Rage 2. The purchase follows the company buying 30.7% of Supermassive Games back in March 2021. This is when the UK-based studio technically joined the Nordisk family. However, it was announced today, July 12th, that Nordisk now owns the studio 100%. CEO of Supermassive Games, Pete Samuels, released a statement about the purchase, saying, having had such a positive experience over the past year, it wasn't a difficult decision when Nordisk Games wanted to explore increasing their investment. We have an exciting and ambitious growth strategy for Supermassive Games, and Nordisk Games ownership only enhances that. I'm hugely excited about where the security offered by this partnership and continued access to the expertise within Nordisk Games will take us next. Supermassive Games' most recent game, The Quarry, came out in June to positive reviews. Womp, womp, womp. There we go. Let's see Stadia. It was the fourth best-selling game in the UK the week it came out, with the vast majority of sales coming from PlayStation users. Aside from developing its own game, Supermassive Games also works on projects for other studios. Working with Japanese publisher Bandai Namco, the studio ported Little Nightmares 2 to Google Stadia. Oh, okay. So they're doing the porting and created an enhanced version of the game for PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. Nordisk Games was initially created to invest in game companies from Nordic countries such as Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Norway, and Sweden. However, Supermassive Games is not the first non-Nordic company to have been bought by Nordisk Games. In 2020, the firm purchased Mercury Steam, a Spanish developer best known for creating Metroid: Samus Returns. Supermassive Games is currently working on The Devil in Me, the fourth game in its Dark Picture anthology. At the time of writing, there is no specific release date for the game, but the company has said it will come out in autumn this year. Okay. That's very interesting. So they did the porting, right? So I'm assuming since the relationship, I wonder if the relationship got frail or got... Oh man, so they had like a insight on the porting system. That kind of sucks, man. That kind of sucks. Yeah, so that kind of stuff Google should have picked up. If they ported somebody else's game into Google Stadia, they should have picked them up before these guys did. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I can be mad at that. Good around, bro. Awesome show. Can't wait till you get back, bro. We'll be missing you. Peace out. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep dropping videos as I'm gone. So no worries. No worries. See you guys when I come back. How have technological advances affected the way we... Okay, let's check that out. Let me look for Google Stadia before I read, 20 minutes and it has nothing to do with it. Stadia. The advent of the internet, Wi-Fi networks, add in cloud-based gaming platforms such as Stadia, and it is clear how advances in tech have changed our gaming experience. Okay. How have technology advances affected the way we experience entertainment? That's kind of like a little too broad for me, so I'm gonna skip this one. Best cloud gaming services. I feel a fight brewing. I feel a fight brewing. I think I'm about to get triggered, guys. Going to get triggered. What is this? Xbox Game Pass Cloud Gaming. NVIDIA GeForce Now. PlayStation Plus Premium. Amazon Luna. Google Stadia. The dream of cloud gaming is the ability to play PC or console games on any device, anywhere, regardless of how low power your hardware is. It promises you won't have to worry about updates, patches, or upgrades. And the dream has come true to a large extent, making streaming games a reality. Cloud gaming has come far since the hype train left the station in 2018. There's still no guarantee that you'll have a seamless, consistent experience, but it has reached the point where it feels like you can sit down and start playing without getting bogged down by glitches, at least most of the time. Network issues remain, but Wi-Fi 6 and 6E and 5G cell services have helped smooth over the rough spots. It's still not a great option, however, if you live in or travel to places where somewhere with poor connectivity, or if your broadband costs are exorbitant. But from a gamer's perspective, there are really only 5 major options dedicated to gaming as opposed to general PCs as a service like Shadow or closed network solutions like console remote play or Steam Link. Xbox Cloud Gaming, part of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, one of our top game subscription services, NVIDIA GeForce Now. Wait, so that's xCloud, NVIDIA, PlayStation Plus Premium, Amazon Luna, and Google Stadia. I don't like that they put Google Stadia at the end. I hope it's alphabetical. Oh, it can't be alphabetical if Xbox is up there. And of those five, only Xbox and GFN really deliver on the and of those five, only Xbox and GFN really deliver on the promise. Promise of what? But from a gamer's perspective, there are really only five major options dedicated to gaming. Whatevers. Though Luna has its high points. The only non-PlayStation that PlayStation Plus Premium works on is PCs. And while Stadia's got strong underlying technology, Google seems more interested in making money off the platform rather than a consumer service, and it's effectively let it language. Shut up. The two top choices are completely different from one another as well. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate streams games from its subscription library, while GeForce Now streams games you already own. As long as they're supported, if you can afford it and already have a large library, they can complement each other nicely. Sure. Okay. And then just break them down. Okay. Xbox Game Pass Cloud Game. Xbox Game Pass delivers something for everyone. Library has close to 500 games, almost 400 of which are playable via the. Has 475 games, 390 something. Okay. Some features such as the frustrating play with touch feel like they're still in beta. Plus, as with many libraries, games come again. It's also limited to 1080p at 60 frames per second. Yep. Pricing starts at free, basic 1080 streaming for hour-long sessions and ramps up to as much as $20 a month if you pay 6 months up front. For all the perks, including streams up to 4K 60 frames per second, HDR, or 1440 120. For 8-hour sessions, ray tracing, priority server access, and access to the highest power servers. PlayStation. PlayStation Now in 2014. That's when it launched. You'd think Sony would have added a lot of more capabilities. Yeah, they were being lazy with it. Incorporated and relatively large catalog of older titles. PCs like Xbox Game Pass Ultimate Cloud Gaming, though you can stream games to your console if you're strapped for storage space or want to try before you buy. Less than 2 years old. Amazon Luna is less than 2 years old and has expanded since it launched, but it seems to get no love from its parent company. It's nearly impossible to find the service on Amazon's site, although you'll see lots of promotions for the optional Luna controller. You don't need Amazon's controller to play games though through Luna, but the controller can connect directly to your Wi-Fi network for the lowest latency possible. What makes it stand out is a large number of kid-friendly titles and its relatively granular parental controls for managing what they can or can't play. So if Stadia gets kids games, they make fun of them because no AAA games. But if Luna has kid games, it's a standout feature. So you get, and I like Luna. I'm not saying this is Luna's fault. I'm just saying it's interesting. So you get the time-limited freebies and perks, plus integrated broadcasting via Twitch, since it comes with a Prime subscription. If you're already a member, you really don't lose anything. It can get, in the fact that I have Prime, and I have 4 games that right now at this point I'm not really interested. So I gotta wait for next month to get the new games, which I won't be here for. So I'm not gonna be able to play. So we'll see. It can get expensive fast though. The service is modeled after Prime Video. As a Prime member, you get access to the base games and the Luna Plus channel, which is essential. As a Prime member, you get access to the base games and the Luna Plus. No, you don't. Which is essentially the core game library of a little more than 120 games. You can also subscribe to it separately for 10. So this is bad journalism right there. This is bad journalism. As a Prime member, you get access to the base games. You only get access to 4 games, 4 to 5 games, and they rotate. And the Luna Plus channel. Yeah. You can also subscribe to it separately for 10 per month with a 7-day free trial. They're mostly older titles without many AAA games. See? So they get hit for it too. And unlike other services, you can't buy individual games in order to continue to play them via the cloud, like Stadia Pro or locally. See, you don't even need Stadia Pro, man. Get it right. Or locally without losing progress when they leave the rotation. But you can download it. Google Stadia. Stadia will be 3 years old in November, but it seems like Google still hasn't figured out what to do with it as a service. The underlying technology is solid, but the service feels like it hasn't evolved at all in the interim. Still offering only 51 titles for the subscription tier. I don't think they need to go more than 51. That's 1 per week for a full year, and you keep adding to them. See, that's just another. It's 150 something if you never left. Google shuttered its game studio over a year ago. Of course, they have to mention that. Over a year ago, and in March, the company launched its immersive stream for games platform, which third parties can license in order to create their own streaming offerings. There are only 2 tiers for Stadia, free and pro. You can try Stadia Pro for a month free, and after that, it's $10 a month. If you buy a Stadia game, you don't need to maintain your subscription to play it, but it will only play via Stadia. It runs on Chrome, and but it only plays via Stadia on your phone, on your Chromebook, on your tablet, on your PC, on your TV, on your on your watch. It runs in Chrome, and it supports 4K and 60 frames per second for a few of the titles. So hey, what's up, cowboy? I know, yeah, I know. You got me right when I'm getting heated from this article. So good timing, good timing. It operates via an app on compatible Android phones, browsers, Chrome for PC and Mac, Safari for iPhone and iPad, on a TV via Chromecast. One benefit of Google's push for third-party licenses is that Stadia has accumulated a nice-sized library. See? Nice-sized library of free game trials that you can play without an account. They're not very long. They range from 30 minutes to 2 hours, but they include higher profile titles like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Far Cry 6. Why is it at the bottom? Who's this guy, man? I need to talk to this guy. I need to send him a Karen email. Dear sir, I don't appreciate you. I would too, if I had the time. So anyways, that's CNET too. CNET is not a small publisher. How did they get that wrong? How did they get the Luna channel thing wrong? That's weird. Yeah. I was getting heated, bro. I was getting heated. Again, they keep bringing up like I don't know. It's just Xbox Cloud Gaming is a great alternative to consoles, so I guess people got mad about that, So I guess Stadia fans aren't the only ones that go wild with these types of articles. So there's more crazy people out there, cowboy. I'm not the only one. FIFA 22 update. PlayStation offering closes Haven Media acquisition deal. PlayStation officially closes. That's the one that Jade Raymond. I forget something like that. Media acquisition. What are they gonna say? Hold on. Oops. Sony has officially completed the process of acquiring Haven Media and Bungie, adding Jade Raymond I can't read. Adding Jade Raymond led the studios to PlayStation's first-party roster. There has been an ongoing acquisition war in recent years, of which Sony has also been a part. Some of the biggest corporations like Microsoft Gaming, Xbox, Embraces Group, and of course Sony have been acquiring game development studios, big and small, to expand their first-party offerings. Jade Raymond. Jade like the Jewel, and Raymond like Usher. In the last couple of years, Sony has acquired multiple studios from longtime collaborators like Blue Point Games and House Marquee to smaller support studios like Nixus Software, Valkyrie Entertainment, and Fire Sprite. Along with Bungie, the creator of Halo and Destiny, Sony drastically expanded its list of studios last year. Haven Media is the latest studio to join the publisher as a first-party developer. It's official. The agreement to acquire Haven has closed. Welcome to the PlayStation Studios family. Congratulations to her, man. I liked her. I liked her when I saw her interview. It wasn't an interview. When I saw the little I forget what the video was, but I saw her in a Google video, and I liked how she talked. She was in charge of creating the first 3 Assassin's Creed games, and she was the head of Stadia Games. Yeah, I know who she is, but I'm just really bad with names, so I kept forgetting. Couldn't get it right. While Haven Media doesn't have any games under its portfolio, having formed last year itself, it does bring a lot of promise for the future. The Montreal, Canada-based studio is led by... The only reason that deal happened was because Jade Raymond came from Google. You don't agree? I mean, and she does have Assassin's Creed. For the same reason, I'll step back a little bit. For the same reason that she went to Google, she went to Sony, but in addition, that's for her being in Google, because the tech is good there, she knows he has a lot of information. She went to Sony because they don't have any games to their lineup. You know what I mean? Who created multiple well-known franchises during her time at Ubisoft. And I wonder if she went to Google because the relationship between her and Ubisoft. She took on producer role during the development of the first 2 Assassin's Creed titles, which set the precedent for Ubisoft's flagship franchise. She also took on an executive producer role for Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, Blacklist, and Watch Dogs, as well as managing director role of Assassin's Creed Unity and Far Cry. Okay, I take it back. She's pretty awesome. After leaving Google Stadia Games and Entertainment division in early 2021, the former Haven Media to create she formed Haven Media to create original IPs for PlayStation, following which the studio has been acquired a year later. Oh, so she left, she must have pitched her games to PlayStation, and then they just bought up her studio. Is that what it is? People think she will bring the Stadia Cloud negative game that she was working on. People think she will bring the Stadia Cloud native game that's the one that Japanese guy was working on, right? New info on Haven Studio: growth from around 50 devs to 106, hiring many veteran talents and engineers, becoming a PlayStation leader in R&D and cloud tech, helping other PlayStation studios, and impressive Mark Cerny hybrid remote and in-studio workspaces. Just good looking too. PlayStation officially announced the news of the acquisition, and it was completed today. Over time, the studio has grown from 50 developers to about 106 and has been working on upcoming titles. They have become leaders in cloud tech development. See, that's what I'm saying. They have become leaders in cloud tech development and R&D, working in close collaboration with other PlayStation studios. So, Cowboy, you wanna make that your next topic? Did Jade Raymond get hired by or get bought out by PlayStation because she was working for Google Stadia? You know what I mean? I don't think that's a coincidence right there. Huh? I mean, because she was there through the development of the technology. You know what I mean? And then I wonder how much pool she's gonna have and what she's allowed to say. I'm assuming that if PlayStation comes up with like Stream Connect or like, you know what I mean, something like that, they have to be able to hide it really well. Otherwise, that could be bad news. No, you don't think so? No. The Japanese guy is Kojima. and he is working with Xbox to bring it. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You're right. I forget about the. You were 100% right. During the Unreal Engine 5 reveal showcase, the studio was confirmed to be one of the many that are currently working with the latest and greatest UE5 for the PS5. They are also working in close collaboration with Mark Cerny, the lead developer of both the PS4 and PS5. Aside from a technical aspect, the studio is also encouraging a hybrid work culture, with developers collaborating via cloud from the comfort of their homes. All in all, while Heavy Media might not have any flagship titles to show for it, its development of technology rooted in the future will certainly be impactful in the future of gaming. So yeah, man, that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth because I'm sure she's talented. Obviously, she was talented before Google Stadia, so I don't want to take anything away from her. But it is convenient that arguably between Google Stadia and GFN, the best cloud technology, she was privy to that information. Her studio after Stadia Games and Entertainment closed, so she didn't get taken from Stadia. The studio, yeah, I know that Stadia closed SGNE. She left, created her studio, must have gone to PlayStation to pitch a game, and then PlayStation must have been like, she must know something, you know. Yeah, no, I understand that part. But I'm saying if she doesn't have any games to her, if Haven Studio doesn't have any games to their in their inventory, in their Rolodex or whatever, then PlayStation bought Haven because of Jay Raymond, right? So they get her because of her previous experience with Ubisoft, or did they get her because of what she must have learned working with Google Stadia? Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm bitter, but I'm not. I'm just saying there's a good chance that PlayStation understood that they can improve their cloud technology by having her a part of the team. Yeah, yeah, that is smart of PlayStation. You know what I mean? Especially because as far as I understand, I haven't played. You have more experience with playing on the cloud with PlayStation, but it seems like even though they had the technology first, back when cloud gaming was a concept, and they bought out, they bought all these other companies with cloud technology. They weren't really standing out to me, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But then again, I'm not a console guy, so. Sony completed acquisition of Jade Raymond's Haven Studios, Resident Evil Lady, and Bella something. Requires Jade Raymond's Haven Studio, new PlayStation acquisition. Stadia on Chromecast with Google TV gets deeper. Stadia. Okay, so I even made a video about this one right here. Jade Raymond Haven. Okay. So we're halfway through the pages, and we're an hour in. Okay. PlayStation has completed the acquisition. X Stadia Jade Raymond, Bravo Ready raises $3 million for BR1 Infinite Royal NFT game. NFT game. I don't know about that. Hitman 3's at Bros Island. Rapids Party of Legends. What is this? Rapids or Rabbids? I don't know what that is. Samsung and Microsoft collaborate to deliver Okay, that's the same as last time. A big win for gamers. The new Saints Row reboot is coming. Yeah, they bought online but didn't do much with it. Online, and also Gakuin or something like that. Gakuin. It's a Japanese name. I can't remember. But I don't think she will help PlayStation Cloud better. She is a game developer, so she will simply bring games. Yeah, cloud-based games, though. I mean, I agree with you. That was a smart move from Sony. But I guarantee you she had an idea for cloud games while she was on Stadia. And that's probably what motivated her to create another studio. And it's probably why she pitched to PlayStation to be able to get acquired by them. You know what I mean? I'm 100% with you, man. They're smart from PlayStation, but it makes sense that whatever those few years that she was with Google Stadia and brainstorming cloud gaming ideas, she's got to have a few there in there, especially when she knew what the capabilities of the technology is, because we only see what's been released. We don't know what's planned in the future. We don't know the features that have been planned, and I'm sure she does. Uh, Sometimes I think that that's why Google Stadia is kind of quiet about upgrades, about features. They have a lot of these shadow drop, like the fact that now Google, the last one we saw, where Google TV is now you can turn it on with your controller. Uh, I'm assuming they didn't mention that because they didn't think it was like a big deal, right? They should have. I think they should have, because a little bit of news out there is better than no news. But I wonder if Stadia stays quiet. Purple Haze probably knows better than me, because they don't want to give anybody a heads up of some of the features or technology that is coming, because there's people out there not working for Google Stadia that might know, might spill the beans on how they're going to be able to accomplish that. You know what I'm saying? Or just in general, they're like, you know what, we're not going to talk about our features until they come out, because if another cloud gaming service comes up with it, then at least we were first, and they can't say we stole it from them. You know what I mean? Like the whole direct Twitch streams from Luna and direct to YouTube stream from Stadia. Like, who came up with that first? Who announced that first? Who actually made it workable first? I totally agree with you, and it's smart for her to. She no longer had a job, so why not? Plus, I guarantee you, she felt bad for her team, and she probably brought a bunch of them over to do what she basically did. What Conan O'Brien did when he lost the Tonight Show. She was doing without getting in trouble. I'm sure she would get sued if she took the game. Yeah, but so the problem. So the thing is that with technology, and I know a little bit about this because I was following that Google Samsung lawsuit, the billions of dollars of lawsuits or whatever that Google lost in Korea, but that they won in the U.S. conveniently. Is that some of the features are like, if it's a very specific feature, like the case with Samsung and Google was, what happened when you get to the end of a picture, that action, it was very specific to Apple, so they can say, oh no, see how ours does that and theirs does that, and they came after, so they stole that. So that was that was a big deal. But another one is the code. You know what I mean? So Jamin Raid might be Jade Raymond might be able to help with the technology, features, and things like that. But I'm sure that if she probably doesn't know the code, but I'm sure that if she shares like proprietary information, that's when she would get in trouble. You see what I'm saying? She was working on it. You're right. So the game, The Quarry, was rumored to come to Stadia, but now it's on PlayStation, and they have a type of feature that allows people to control the game. Yeah, I saw that too. I'm sure they got the idea from Stadia. So it was supposed to be a crowd play feature, but because PlayStation doesn't have that feature, they changed it into a different thing. I forget what it was, but yeah. Jay Raymond team was 40 something people, and now it grew to, I believe, 108. That's great for her. Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. At least it's not a completely sad story. I mean, it wasn't good for Stadia. I agree with it when they first announced it, especially because the day before they got praised. But yeah. How to use a Google Play gift card. Steam Deck appears to have horrible input latency. I think I wonder if the nerd nest is going to cover that. 8 modern single player games that sold extremely well. Skull and Bones. You want to know which one those are? I'm kind of curious. Okay, those make sense. Elden Ring, 8 out of 8. Really? Number of sales, 13.4 million. 13.4 million. Okay, so this is, wait, is that revenue or sales? Number of sales. So see, that's going to be confusing because this one says sales, but how many? Ubisoft, PlayStation, blah, 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 blah. Won't be. That's revenue, which is different. Cyberpunk copies, 18 million. Oh, wow. Okay. So 1, 2, 2, 2. Oh, this one? Resident Evil 2, isn't that old? Okay, so 3 out of the 8 games are on Stadia. Maybe that's why people are complaining. They want all 8. They want 8 of 8. I love the stream you do. Wish more people could be a part of it. This is oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's that's why I do the clips, because I know my schedule is kind of weird. When I come back from military training, I might switch it to early morning, so I can get more of an American audience. But I usually get a little bit more of an. So this is a problem. If I do it at 7 p.m. my time, so right now it's 8. I started at 7. That's 6 in the morning in the UK on Saturday. So a lot of people are kind of sleeping in. I don't get that crowd. If I do it at 9, which is I normally follow Ray, then that's 8 p.m. for the UK, and I get some people jumping in. So it's 8 a.m. My regular time is 8 a.m. for the UK, midnight for California, and 3 in the morning for the East Coast. If I do it 2 hours earlier, Ray's normal schedule, then that's 6 in the morning for the UK, 10 p.m. West Coast, and then 1 in the morning East Coast. So what I'm thinking is I might switch it to early morning, like 5 in the morning, if I can somehow get myself to stick to it. I only have to do it 1 day a week, right, for this show. And so we might do that way. But if it doesn't work out, then I just keep doing the clips. Yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, it does it's a little bit slower when it's live, but the clips get a lot of views. So I'm glad with that. I'm happy with that. Skull and Bones will have free post-launch content. Ooh, I wonder what it is. Game demos are making a big comeback, and that's just going to talk about the trials. Skull and Bones release date trailer. Is there an Outriders World Slayer Nintendo Switch release date? Ooh. Oh wow, look at that. Only 6 pages this week, and that took me an hour and 10 minutes. All right, so the next part of the show, which is actually pretty good timing, is on YouTube. And so again, same thing. We search for Google Stadia. We filtered for the last week, and I can't what do you call, sort it by date. So it's just kind of be random videos from the last week. So like this one's 2 days old, this one's 4 days old. I can't do it in order, but that's all good. We're gonna scrub through. Some of these videos look interesting already just on this first page, so we're going to check some of them out. My friend gave me a website with news, and I did something like this the other day. I just pulled up stories, but it was for anything gaming. Yeah, so I knew that if I did it too broad, then instead of having 8 pages, I was going to have 1,000 pages. And so that's why let me show you an example. If I search for just Stadia, this is what happens. Look at that, watch. I'm going to go to the bottom. So 10 pages, and then it'll just keep going, I think. See that? 20 pages. So we would get, oh, where was this one? Where did this one stop at? Anyways, so you see what I'm saying? So it keeps going, and so it doesn't work because Stadia is a Latin word for stadium, and so it doesn't work. If I just do Google Stadia, it's better, but if I without the quotations, it'll still be a bunch of. It'll give me Google results. It'll give me Stadia results. Oops. So it has to be very specific. Oh, there we go. So not too terrible. Okay. Yeah, I always thought that putting in quotations would be better, but I guess not. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, so it has to be Google Stadia because otherwise it's going to be 10 hours of covering stadium articles. All right, so this is one of my favorite parts. I like the search because you get really interesting articles, and but this is the one that gets my blood boiling most often. So great things are happening at Google Stadia. It's only 3.5 minutes, so let's see what happens with this. Let me know how
Stadia
the login
just
is.
added
Oh
game
my
trials.
God, it's loud.
Let's get into it.
So this is this guy's Chill Gaming has 292.
Hey, what is up, all my chill gamers? I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Stadia and game trials. They finally added game trials to Stadia. I think that's a beautiful thing. So now that if you ever hear about Stadia, because I had to tell a couple of my friends that, hey, this is Google Stadia. They didn't know what that was. I said it's a cloud service for gaming that you can play anywhere on the go, even at your house, at the store, vacation. It doesn't matter. So now they added game trials to the service. So before Stadia is free. All you have to, all you need is a Gmail, and that's it. Or you can play for the pro version, which is $9.99 a month, which is not bad. You get a lot of free games with it and stuff like that, up to 4K 60 as of right now. I think there's a 120 FPS update coming soon, so that's definitely a good thing.
See, that's hopeful.
But I want to talk about game trials. I think game trials is something every platform needs, because obviously we're gamers. We want to buy games, but we do want to test them out. We do want to see them. I mean, there's a lot along the lines of going on YouTube, checking out gameplay and trailers to say, I might be into it, but what if you don't like the feel of the game itself? You can visualize it and be like, I might be into it. I don't know. For example, remember Anthem? Yeah, that was a great concept game, but they messed up on that one badly, didn't they? But now that they added game trials, I think that's great. For example, even if you have a PS5,
nice.
PC, whatever, if you want to Chill Gaming, you can get
good job, man. Good job on getting into Stadia.
And I think that since people don't know about Stadia, whoever doesn't know about Stadia, this is really good for them, especially if they don't have
sounds like he might speak PC. Spanish.
So I think getting into Google Stadia would benefit them. Here's the example. If they couldn't find a PS5, Xbox Series X, or a PC that, the prices went up or down, whatever, they just don't want to. They don't. How long did it take you to find an actual PlayStation? They can get it on their laptop, phone, TV. It doesn't matter. They can save some money.
I mean, that's crazy that you're this huge company selling this huge product, not huge as in size, but as in popularity, and people can't get their hands on it. You know what I mean? Like, how much more profitable would it be if they just kept making them? I know that the chip shortage and all that kind of hurts, but Nintendo does that intentionally. You know what I mean? I think I've heard stories where Nintendo intentionally downsizes production. Is that the right word? For the demand to go up. I only bought the Switch because when I was thinking about buying it, I couldn't find it. So when I actually found it, I didn't even think about it. I just bought it. You know what I mean? Because my daughters kept bugging me about it. Yeah, that's crazy, man. How big of a company do you have to be able to have these products available for everybody that wants it? A $500 product that people can't find. That's crazy. That's crazy. He has been on a bunch of my streams. Oh, really? Oh, okay. He's Italian. He lives in Jersey also. Okay, maybe that Italian background is coming on a little bit.
Don't have to worry about downloads or updates, right? So that's a big narrative everybody's going with, that the downloads out there. That's in another video, but the downloads they have to worry about, they don't have to worry about no extra hardware. They can just connect and play. Now, the downside about Stadia is that it doesn't work perfectly across the board everywhere. It might work perfect for you, but not work perfect for me. And that's the situation I was talking about a long time
yesterday's stream. I was struggling.
But I think that going back to game trials, I think it's great to say that it's free. You can actually go on Stadia, check whatever games they have for the game trials, check it out, see if you like the game. You can then purchase that game.
I think that's what
on
Google
the PlayStation side. For some reason, they added game trials in their premium or extra service from PlayStation Plus. Excuse me. And now, like, I don't understand why we have to buy game trials. I mean, I think that should be free across the board on every platform. There should be at least a number.
That's a good point. for you to try the trials or the demos on Stadia, you have to pay for the subscription, right?
Game trials you could play for free. I mean, don't they want the sales? I think that's beneficial to them. But yeah, so this is not gonna be a long video. I'm glad they as you guys can see here, I've been playing the game trials here, whatever game you want gonna get into. There's 30-minute ones, 60 and 120, up to 2 hours of game trial. I think that's more than enough time to actually get into the game a little bit, understand how the gameplay works, what's the visualization and everything. Upon that, you can then decide to get that game or purchase whatever game you want. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be the video.
Yeah, I like this guy, man. I'm gonna subscribe to him after. I like his voice. I like how he delivers the news. Tell him he did a great job. So I saw this one already. That's kind of silly. He got sponsored by this thing. He's funny, so I'll take it. But nobody. I did that with the Samsung Gear, and it wasn't pleasant. I was there for this one. This game, I really like this game, man. Oh, you came in for that one too, yeah? Hey, Darkstar, what's going on, buddy? And we got Suna. Is everybody just coming in now? What are you guys like waking up? Ooh, like waking up in the middle of the bar. Like, oh, what happened? It's Friday, man. Unless you're married with kids, you should be out in the clubs, man. Out in the clubs, rubbing some. Let's move on. The trials on PlayStation are locked behind PS Plus Premium, which is their most expensive tier, but Stadia trials are free. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess it's a nice little feature of PS Plus, but I'm assuming those trials are games in the subscription, or is the games are not in subscription? That's interesting. I don't know about that. Damn, it's late. It is late, man. It's late for you. It's not late for me. It's only 8 p.m. for me. You guys are up late. I'm married with kids. This is my bedtime right here. As soon as I finish this show, I'm going to sleep. Nighty night. You know. But yeah, so you guys are in the second part of it. If you've never seen a show like this, in my show, this show, what? I don't know what I'm saying. If you haven't seen Stadia News Scrub Down, the first half is the news stories on Google search, and then the next half is video. So I kind of just go down and I scrub, and I was here for this one. This is a good. I like Rock, man. He's got a cool guy to listen to, very knowledgeable. The voice helps, obviously. And then this one, the almost success of Google Stadia. So just by that title, I don't know if I would like it, but it says the best free console. So let's give it a shot. How long is it?
What if I told you that buying hardware to play games was overrated? That the thousands of dollars some of us spend to experience modern games has gone the way
some people
of
are just
EV
really
players
natural
and can mostly be replaced by a strong
speaking,
internet
and some people
connection.
with, like, you can tell they're reading
Welcome
off a
to Game
script.
Data. This week we're discussing a
It's got
service that
320
makes
subscribers.
that claim and makes it pretty strongly. I'm talking about Google Stadia. Now, just hearing that name is bound to provoke some
got the
serious
Pikachu in the
emotions
back.
in a few groups of people. Some folks thought it was dead on arrival.
So I'll get back in the video in a second, but that's one of the reasons why I don't write my scripts for my videos. It's 2 a.m, but you're young, right? You can stay up early in the morning. You'd be good. And so that's one of the reasons that I don't write scripts, because I tried it before and it feels unnatural, and when I play it back and I try to edit, it sounds unnatural. So I rather just stumble through the ideas in my head and then kind of try to chop off the rants when I edit, which is probably more work for me. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just can't be comfortable, like, even though I'm reading here, but I'm actually looking at the words at this show, not right now.
Others are still cautiously waiting
He's got
to
the
see
Sega
if
Genesis
Google
in the back right
repurposes
there.
their tech for something after some
GameCube,
imagined day when
the
Stadia goes
PSP.
under, and
Oh no,
others of us
PS Vita.
actually use the service. As someone who's spent hundreds of hours playing games on Stadia and other cloud streaming services, I can tell you that the service actually works pretty great, although it's definitely not without its faults. Which is why I wanted to make a video discussing how Stadia's simultaneously impressed and really let me down over the years. what some of that disappointment might say about the future of the service,
Might have to come back with this one because it's
why
too long.
I'd still recommend you check it out nonetheless.
Yeah, that's how I do it too. Yeah, I've had a few, like I was instructor for 16 years. I tried scripts and I couldn't do it, so I just did notes. You know,
For those who haven't been paying attention,
it's basically like that a Stadia 101. That's the way I prefer to do it. The Stadia 101 video that I put out, because anything more than that, anything more like as far as writing, and I'm better at writing, but I just can't deliver that naturally the way I want it.
attention to gaming news over the past few years. Google Stadia is a cloud-based game streaming service that allows users to essentially log into a computer
he's got
miles
graphics.
away
Oh wait,
and
I want to
play
wait till this
any
graphics.
purchased
Hold
game
on.
from Stadia's library. We did a brief explanation of how cloud gaming works in our previous video on why xCloud actually makes sense on the Series X, but here's how we ultimately described the functionality back then. Essentially, as long as the computer you're
It's got
using
graphics.
has a strong connection to the server, generally a reasonably reliably fast internet connection, and can display video at a desired frame rate and
It's a
resolution.
little long for this show, but I'm gonna drop it on the chat if you guys ever want to check it out, and then I'm gonna watch it for sure after. I'm using incognito window, so I have to put it over here where I'm logged in, and then
What if I told
pause
you
it.
that buying hardware to
pause it. But yeah, this seems interesting. I'm gonna skip a little bit just to see what kind of stuff
you
he's doing.
also need a very large data cap. Streaming that much interactive
what is he-
audio-visual content
what is he using?
and 5G connections without worrying too much, but your mileage may vary. Oh,
What is that? So I know the remote, I know the controller that he's using. But what's in the middle? Is that a phone? Oh, look at this internet. Jesus. Jeepers creepers. Some people get mad when I say 351 down, 26 up. This guy, so I had that. I paid extra. I paid double to have that a plan, 400 down and 20 up. It still gave me lag because of the distance. Wow, how do you do that? You guys know what that is in the middle? Look at that. It's a big boy.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the only series
What is he doing now?
has a wired Chromecast.
Hey, that's your phone, cowboy. That's your phone right there, man. It's a phone. Mr. Urban World has it. It's the dual. Oh, for real? Damn, man. You know everything. Jeez. Let's see. I don't like scripts either. Stadia needs to come out on the Polycade. I don't know what Polycade is. I'm better at writing than reading. Yeah. Yeah, scripts. You're better at writing than reading. Yeah, so it's not that, I mean, I'm a bad reader. I'm not good at reading, but then to read it naturally, I can't do it. Take longer. Yeah, scripts take longer to me, honestly. So the problem with scripts is that you write it and then you got to go back and recheck it and fix this, and then you start moving stuff around. And by the time you're done, you're happy with what it says, but then now you got to deliver it, and that's rough. That's tough. I have 1,000 down, and jeez, how much is that, man? That sounds expensive. We won't talk about what I have. Yeah, is Darkstar? Darkstar, are you one of those you gotta have the top of the line type of stuff, or what, or the opposite? Yeah, I like to be into a lot of things. I used to be a big phone guy. Write down Polycade and look at later. Okay, let me. I got a bunch of tabs right here. Polycade, arcade. Okay, an arcade. Oh, okay. I just saw some pictures. I guarantee you somebody already did it. I guarantee. In fact, you know what? I think that first picture I saw, it looks like Stadia. Oh, $5,200. I'm good, man. Doesn't it defeat the purpose of being free? You can get 1 gig up and 2 gigs down. That's insane. I've never heard of either of those. I didn't think you can get. I thought you can get 1 gig down, and then I don't know, like 100 up or something. That's crazy, man. The Duo is a Microsoft phone. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not bad. 100. I pay 45 for mine right now. If I doubled it to 400 down, 20 up, it's only. I mean, it's like $90 double. Man, but Hawaii doesn't get anything good. We don't even have like Google Fiber or anything like that. Okay. He's playing touch. Look, he's gonna have the. Oh, okay. What is this? All right, I am gonna watch that video later though. It's gonna take half the show if I watch it now. That's pretty cool. It's not as natural, but he's building up. I'm not trying to critique him. I'm just saying that's why I don't do it. But I have some videos out there that are very, very cringe. Let's watch this. This is from the chat Stadia guys.
Saints Row Twitter account announced that Google Stadia version of the new Saints Row title would be released.
Oh, snap. What happened?
Saints Row Twitter account announced that Google Stadia version of the new Saints Row title would be releasing day and date with other platforms. So why will I get the game on Google Stadia versus other platforms? 1. On Stadia, there is no downloads or updates. No day one download. No waiting for updates or patches. Number 2, no storage requirements. The game will be a click to play in my library and take up 0 gigabytes of space on my computer. Number 3, finally, I can run Saints Row in 4K without any limits on my performance specs for my local
these guys,
hardware,
man.
and my computer won't sound like a
They're
power
very
plant
natural.
while I play. Those are my 3 reasons I'll be playing on Google Stadia.
Oh,
versus other platforms.
Google
Don't forget to
Fiber,
like and subscribe.
man.
I'm Rudiggs, Cloud out.
I almost moved back when Google Fiber got announced and I found out that it wasn't available here. I almost moved just for that. That's crazy. It's not available in too many places, though. That's the downside. That's why Google's Fiber's dead, man. It's dead, man. It's dead. Save your money. I have Comcast Xfinity, and it's unlimited for 1 gig down and 42 up, and I pay 90. Oh yeah, yeah. That sounds more like it. So that's what I kind of figured. What gig thing is. So guys, if you're content creators, man, you need to get on these shorts, bro, because they're not all gonna hit, but when they hit, they hit. I put up a video where my daughter was kind of came up to me and scared me, and it got like almost 600-700 views, and I got 4 subscribers. So it's not the views, because the views, they're okay. You don't really get a lot of watch hours from it, but I got 4 subscribers from that one short, from that 120, 30, whatever, however many seconds short it was. Free to play. I saw that one. I saw this one. I saw that one. I saw it. Oh, I brought it up right when Caliphate was ending his stream, so it still popped up right there. I think, did I see this one? No, I don't think I was able to watch this one. A Stadia controller getting more enhancements. I know that one. Okay, this is mine right here. What do you call? Big ups. I don't say big ups, so it sounds weird when I say it. Big ups to Papa Bear Gaming. He posted it on Twitter, and I tried it, and I figured, let me make a video about it. 109 views, which is more than my average. Saw that one. Who's this? That plays. I think I saw this one too. Hey, Suna, you're here, man. You're famous, bro. Can I get your autograph? Let's see. That's crazy, man. That is a good deal. I would do it, but then if I'm being cheap about not getting the 3080 tier, not paying the $10 for Luna Plus, then I can't just be like, oh no, I gotta save money and then double my investment in the internet, especially when it's not really gonna help me because of the distance to the service. So if I do it, I gotta figure out what's going on with my system here. I gotta figure out a better. Maybe I need one of those Cat 6 cables that you made that 75,000 views from, and then we'll see. I gotta figure it out when I come back, and until the weddings come back and I can go back into full-time photography. I'm gonna see if I can convince my wife to let me grind on YouTube for a little bit. So But unfortunately, I have to leave for however many weeks with this military training. Oh, it's just, that's awesome, man. I'm jealous. You're in California, right, Darkstar? I made my wife look for apartments where Google. Boy, you must do dishes every day because of that. Take the trash out. But honey, oh no, you want fiber? You want fiber? Huh? Okay. This issue with the shorts is you don't get paid for them like normal videos. You have to make a lot of views to get paid on shorts, so it's better to use them to try to get subscribers for them. Yeah, so that's my key. I posted on Twitter. Oh, I never tweeted this out. What the heck? Oh man. I'm so new to Twitter, man. There's so many dumb stuff. Like, I post something and then I forget that you can't edit, so then I have to delete it and repost it. And sometimes I'm like trying to, somebody trolls me, they're getting trolled back. So I'm trying to troll somebody and then I make a spelling mistake and I'm like, oh man, he's gonna call me stupid. Let me do that again. And then sometimes it won't even delete right away. It'll deny me 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, oh no, he's gonna see it before I take it off. Please let me take it off. And so I'm still trying to figure out Twitter, man. It is how come I can't see? Like right now, I'd have no idea how to go to my thing to pull out a tweet that I tweeted. How do I do that? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, tweets. Okay. It wasn't that long ago. I don't know why it's okay right here. So I bring this here. So this is why I posted about shorts. So yes, you get more views. It's gonna show your views on your total view count. If you're trying to get monetized, it's not gonna really help you with hours watched. So that's not why you do it. You do it, and this is what I put. Yo, if you're a YouTube content creator, you need to jump on these shorts. So this is my subscribers. And as soon as I started posting shorts, yeah, you're gonna have your negative day. But look, one negative 2 day right here, and then after that is just boom, 0, boom, 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 and maybe 1, and then boom. So this is when I decided, oh, you know what? This is when I posted my daughter's one, the one with my daughter scares me. You know what I mean? I got 4 subscribers from that one in 2 days, or 2 and 2. So do it, man. Do it. And you can just be like, if you're doing this is what I plan to do. Okay, check this out. I'm recording this right now, and I'm thinking I'm gonna start recording every stream, and then I'm gonna keep a little note, which sounds kind of nerdy, but anytime something happens where something crazy happens, or if I take a Stadia clip, I'm going to try to write down the time from when I started, right? Oh, 10 minutes in, because you can see it right here on my studio. Oh, 10 minutes in. Okay, an hour and 34 minutes, and then I'll just leave it like that. So that's all I have to do, right? Because that way I don't make it too complicated. And then when the stream is over, I either take the recording or I go to YouTube. If I forgot to record, I go to YouTube and I make a short. And there's a way, I haven't done it yet, but there's a way to pull that video of that short. Or you can just go there, put it in high quality, put it on your main screen, record it with the OBS, and the recording, and then you just get that clip. I did that with Ray's show. I'll show you guys a top secret, super special video that I did that with. There's 2 of them, but I'm gonna show you one, because I want you to watch the rest. So this is what I did. I gotta go to my studio. Sorry, this is improv right here. Improv. And this video is coming out later on. I don't know when. It's probably like 2 or 3 weeks from now. But you guys get a little sneak peek. And that is this one. Me and Doc. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know, Ray has a PUBG stream every Monday at 7 p.m. This time period right here. So it's kind of late for you guys, since I know you're probably struggling to stay up, and you're probably like fighting your eyebrows, not eyebrows, your eyelids. So I was playing with them, and then me and Doc got into it towards the end. Right here. So what I did is, obviously I recorded my stream, so that was easy to get, right? I just put it off my recording folder, and then I'm like, oh man, it'd be perfect if I had the other perspective, Doc's perspective. And I realized that Ray is streaming, and so he was spectating Doc, because he was like, hey, Primo, watch out. And so I'm like, oh, I heard him say that. I'm like, that's right. So he's watching me. He's seeing what Doc is seeing, because Doc killed Ray. And then I went to Ray's stream. I put it on my screen like this. I made it, full screen. I hit record, and then this is what I got. Let's see.
Hey, we got to do a blood hunt play, man.
Oops, wrong button.
I do it Sunday nights.
So it's not that long.
Yeah.
It's a few seconds until
Yeah, I'm usually busy on Sundays, so.
See, you can see my
I was
internet.
able
It
to make
sucks
it.
because it's all pixelated.
I'm glad. It was fun.
So right there, I saw Doc, so I pulled out my little bazooka thingamajig, and then you hear Ray.
Primo, watch out, Primo.
Ooh,
Oh
Isn't
my
that cool?
I got a
God.
little close.
Oh shit. Primo,
And
hide
then
the trees.
we both start throwing stuff
Oh,
at each
this
other.
He's damn it.
I spend more
Travis.
time muting
Am I?
the curse words that
Yeah,
Ray
you
has
are.
than editing
am I,
anything
though?
else. It's a good fight,
Hell,
man.
is that smart?
And then look at my rounds. I only had 11 rounds. The whole
What's up,
whole
your boy Twizz?
game.
Ooh, that hurt.
Oh, I got him.
Ooh, that hurt a lot.
The whole game I had
Some
15
legends
rounds
got
total.
in the chat right here, folks. Your boy Twizz. Good to see you, my man.
Oh yeah, you could do that. You can screen capture with the
Not
phone. Yeah, that's another one too.
ready to see you,
But then you might
some,
because I can
revenge
get
I'm gonna try, man.
2K
I'm gonna try. What's
on
going
this
on,
monitor.
Rock? Morning, Rock.
no.
Oh shit.
I'm out of ammo.
Oh,
right there.
I'm out of ammo. Oh no, you're out of ammo.
Yeah.
Damn it! Can't you give him a mercy kill
A
certified?
mercy kill. Wait, I can't even.
Mercy kill. Oh, dude, you shot him in.
So, anyways, all of that to say, you can just do that with your streams. If you know something exciting happened, just screen capture it and then make it a short. Or you can actually take your phone and it's already in that format. But you gotta, man, if you're a content creator, man, you gotta use those shorts. And I keep making more today. I think I dropped another 5 or 6 today, because it's crazy how some of them just get 2-3 views and that's it. Nobody ever touches them again. And I think it has to do with the hash marks. I think I'm not, putting out the right information on there. So I'm doing a bunch of testing and stuff. And the whole idea, like, look, this one popped up, 47 Stadia on Amazon tablets. 47 views. That's more than my average views, by the way. So I normally only get 20 to 30 views. So 47 is good to me. And then I don't know, I could have gotten a subscriber from that. I'm not sure. I'm about to hit 1,700 after being at, I think I was at like 1,500 for like 7 months or something crazy, and I'm 2 away from 1,700. So, half of those are me actually being vocal in the Stadia community and joining you guys streams and all of that. Before I would just watch, and I would kind of go back and forth between streams. Not that I'm shy, I just didn't really have a reason to type. But now that we're kind of cool with each other and we see each other and everybody streams, then it's a lot easier. You know what I mean? Oh, I see Kansas barbecue. What? Let's see what. The issue with the show. Yep, I saw that. Do it for the subscribers. So you do okay. This is how maybe I should make a video about this. This is how I've broken it down. Okay. You do shorts for subscribers, You do streams long, right? 1 or 2, 3 hours, however. You do streams for hours, and then you do 10 minutes or less videos, somewhere around there. Let's say 5 to 15-minute videos uploads. You do those for both. So you get subscribers and you get hours from those. See what I'm saying? So if you're only making streams, that means you're gonna struggle, and I think that's why Ray is not higher. Ray and SPG, because I mean they always stream, but I don't really see that many uploads. I'm sure, Cowboy, you realize that whenever you upload your vlogs, they get you subscribers more than when you stream, right? Because you can do a 6-hour stream. You got, if 10 people watch, that's 60 hours. It helps you out. But you might not get that many subscribers because the people watching you already know you. You might get 1 or 2. But then when you update videos, most people are kind of comfortable with, 5 to 15-minute videos. And so, and yours are kind of under 5 minutes too, right? There's a whole thing about that too. I did some research, and the sweet spot is 10 minutes because you can put eight minutes, but I decided to do 10 minutes because it's a nice clean number. Because anything less than 8, you can only put 1 ad, one or 2 ads. It's kind of fuzzy already because I did this research a long time ago, but I think I go for 10 because you can do 3 ads on a 10-minute video. And ads are money, man. Oh, that's what I want. That's what I wanted to say. Okay. I need to make a video about this, but like I said, I need to write it down and then just kind of not write it down, but make notes of it. So you do shorts to get subscribers, right? You do streams to get hours, and you do 5 to 15-minute videos for both and for advertisements. Does that make sense? Because when you're on streams, you don't really get that many advertisements. You can't fit advertisements in shorts. So you need those 3, right? You need those 3. And so you're going to see that. That's why I upload clips from this show. That's why I get shorts. When every time I do those clips, I get something cool that happens. I make a short of it and then I just drop it right away, which I think I need to stop doing that. I need to drop 1 short every day instead of all of them at once. I realized that today because it looks like when I drop a bunch of shorts, only the first 2 or 3 get views and the rest stay nothing. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to start doing that where I schedule an upload every day and a short right before that because the algorithm doesn't track shorts. I'm not explaining it right. Hold on. Let me explain it. So this is my studio right here. I mean, it's my YouTube studio. Okay. So anytime I do an upload, it shows me this right here, latest video performance, ranking by views, 8 of 10. This is a kid's video, so I knew it wasn't going to be that good. But the first ones that I uploaded, I made specifically for kids. Like, you have to mark if it's made for kids or not. And then this ones I didn't, just to see the difference. If I click on it, it shows me all the videos. And look how much red. You see all these red? Those are all my clips from this show. That's why I keep posting them. Right? And so if I show you the content, right, these are all the uploads, which is a bunch that are coming up. These are all they're just scheduled, right? And then these are all the live streams. And you see this one that I'm doing right now. Oh, why is this one right here? Oops, I must have accidentally streamed earlier. See, these are all the live streams. And then these are this one doesn't have the shorts. Anyways, so when you go here, if you drop a short, it won't show anything here. So if I drop a updated video and then I drop a short, then I won't get any feedback from that updated video, uploaded video, sorry. Does that make sense? Am I boring you guys? Try sleeping. Hold on. What happened? I made my thing too big. Oh, how come I can't make it smaller? Reset. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm almost done, guys. I'm almost done. And I still didn't finish reading the barbecue. I didn't get to the barbecue. Kansas City barbecue. Those dishes be clean. Dishes aren't too bad, so it's all good. Sadly, I don't get a discount. I do work for Google Fiber, but oh, you work for them? Oh man, we're all contracted through another company. Oh yeah, like T-Mobile does. So I work technically for Primo. In all honesty, I love this stream, which is why I stay up so late when I see you streaming. But tonight I'm going to head to bed. Thank you for your service to the community. No worries, man. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, you still stayed for later. Are you good, man? You can always catch it after. And now I'm always gonna make clips from the most interesting conversations. So when I told my wife I was upgrading to 2 gig, she just nodded yes and just looked confused. Like, oh yeah, oh wow, you got it easy, bro. Vet was the one to tell me to do it for the subscribers, so I make shorts every now and again. Yeah, well, Vet got in trouble because he was using other people's videos. So he got up to like 200,000 views, and if you check the views now, yeah, he lost a bunch of them because I'm assuming they made him take him down. Yeah, so make your own. Don't take it from other people. I just screen capture with my phone. Nice. You're playing in Hawaii and you're still able to play PUBG. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, I do get issues here and there, but sometimes it's perfect. Perfect with the cherry on top. My last 2 shorts got over 6K views. Ooh, yeah. You got the personality for it, man. I really don't. Depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm like, if I would have just woken up before I started doing this show, I would have been kind of like this. And okay, so we're just gonna this one looks interesting, and I don't know. At least that's how I feel in my head. I'm only about to get about 5 or 6 hours of sleep at night. The dog usually wakes me up at about 9:30. Oh yeah. So it catches up, man. You can't save sleep. So like if you sleep 4 hours every day and then you think you're gonna catch up on Saturday or Sunday, that's not how it works. So you gotta be. It's very, very detrimental to your health. I should listen to my own words because I do that too. I only sleep about 5-6 hours, but you need that 7-8, man. You need 8 really. You are 1000% correct. What I do to get more subscribers is I have topics that I know people will want to join in on, and I said who can come in. Yeah, that's smart, man. I haven't done that yet, but only because I forgot, not because I have a problem with it. I thought people would be mad, but no one cares. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Plus, they probably just assume you're trying to keep out trolls. So, you know what? I'm gonna do that every from now on, actually, because you do get some people jumping in. What do you call? Not trolling, spamming. Yes, never drop more than 1 short a day. Yeah, I messed up. I was testing. Good night, y'all. I have tried to sleep. Tally, peace. Yep. All right, later, Suna. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Like I said, guys, man, this is gonna stay up, so you can always watch it after. I think I'm done. I don't see anything else popping up there that I consider interesting. USA Stadia, I'm back. What does that mean? 6 days ago, 2 views. No views provided to YouTube by. I have no idea what that is. No views. Why is this interesting to me? Is this a guy in India?
I feel like I'm spending way too much time dealing
Oh
with
wow,
other
look at
people's
that. He's got an
problems.
ad on it.
How do I set boundaries with them?
Oh.
Would you like me to set an alarm?
How does he have 5 view on a monetized? Man. They got me, man. They got me. Just playing creative via Stadia. Install Stadia on Steam Deck. Okay. Time on Frog Island. Stadia first look. Yeah. I'm seeing less and less I hate Stadia videos. So I will say that there's way less than before. Before every other, there was one show where like literally the first 10 videos were all negative Stadia videos. It's crazy what just a couple of decent moves can do for a company's image. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. I'm happy. I'm glad about that. Later, yeah. Once I started doing the only subscribers can join, my subscribers count jumped up. Yeah, I noticed. I think when I started, I knew about you. I didn't know about you as much as I knew about John Scar. John Scar got famous with that tattoo, and then Sonny, obviously, the Nerd Nest guys, and then one of them featured you. One of them featured you, Cowboy. I think that's the first time I saw you. Was it John Scar? I think you did a message. You made a message for when Grace left, something like that. And I'm like, oh, this guy's got a lot of energy. And then that's when I went to your channel, and you were at 1500, I think. And yeah, now you're about to hit what, 17? We're about neck to neck. Oh, it's on, man. It's on, baby. First one to 17 buys no, first one to I was gonna say first one to 17 buys dinner, but then I might beat you, man. I only need 2 more, so let's flip that. Whatever the opposite of that is, first one to 17 chooses the restaurant, the other one pays. Yeah, John, right? Yeah, I think I was watching John, and then it's like, yeah, we got Anthony, and then I'm like, who's this guy with the cowboy hat? And then I looked you up because I'm nerdy like that. And yeah, I watched your streams out. I didn't jump on chat for almost nobody. I think only a month ago I started jumping into everybody's actual chat. So, 1645. Oh, okay. It shows 1.6. So I thought you were right there. The problem is that I plateau a lot. I go up and then plateau because I like right now I'm going to leave for a month, so I'm hoping that the videos that get released are going to help me out, but most likely I'm going to come back and I'm still going to be at 16 something, so it's okay. It's okay. I might do some shorts just from my phone while I'm over there. I'm going to test out some non-Stadia, non-gaming shorts because I'm like you, man. I just want to put stuff out there, and we'll see what it does. We'll see. It's funny, I said I was going to be like a half hour ago, but yeah, I know. I'll let you go now, man. We're 2 hours already, so thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hey, don't feel pressure to stay and watch. I know you can watch that's what I do sometimes with your show, especially when I was working. I turn it on during lunch, and then once I get back to work, then I'll just finish it up later. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you. One of these days when I hit the East Coast, once we start traveling again like we used to, I'll plan to hit the East Coast, and yeah, man, I'll buy you lunch. You know what I mean? We'll do something. But for now, that's it. Thank you, Cowboy. Appreciate it. Everybody else, Tally, Suna. I know he's probably snoring already. Everybody else will stop by. I appreciate the support. Thank you. And like I said, I might stream tomorrow. If I do it, I might do Animal Crossing just because I haven't really given my audience, my Animal Crossing audience, anything for a while. But if I can't, I'll see you in about a month and a half. And hopefully I can go hard by then, and you'll see me more often until you get tired of me. Appreciate it, everybody. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.